Since Apple just unveiled a new lineup of premium iPhones, it's safe to assume that the iPhone 15 models won't be introduced anytime soon. It will be a few months before we see the next batch. However, we have heard reports providing insight into Apple's plans. So, let's take a look at the Apple iPhone 15 Pro's major leaks and rumors coming. iPhone 15 Ultra. First of all, we may have to start getting used to the name Ultra. Yes, we did say Ultra, even though it is technically not an iteration of the iPhone. There have been rumors that we may be getting an Ultra mode come 2023. Mark Gurman of Bloomberg claims that the Ultra version of the iPhone 15 could replace the Pro Max edition of the iPhone 14. In 2022, Apple released the Apple Watch Ultra, and the company has also used the term Ultra to describe its most expensive M1 model. The most potent iPhone model, previously known as the Pro Max, might logically be rebranded as the iPhone 15 Ultra. As far as release dates are concerned, we know this much: the iPhone 15 models won't be released in 2022. Later in this video, we'll talk about the expected release date, so stay tuned. Design. According to rumors, the iPhone 15 models will look identical to the iPhone 14 models, except that the pill and hole cutout will be implemented across the board. Thus, Dynamic Island, first seen on the iPhone 14 Pro, would be implemented across all iPhone 15 models. Apple is expected to maintain its current lineup of 4 iPhone models: the 6.1-inch iPhone 15, the 6.1-inch iPhone 15 Pro, the 6.7-inch iPhone 15 Max, and the 6.7-inch iPhone 15 Ultra, since no significant design changes are anticipated. The ordinary iPhone 15 will be less expensive than the Pro variants, which will have more advanced capabilities and be more expensive. Ports. When it comes to ports, we anticipate that Apple will continue to exclude the actual SATA tray on US-bound devices. The corporation might roll out this update to further locations if they're prepared to use eSIMs exclusively. While I highly doubt Apple would mandate eSIM-only deployment worldwide by 2023, the company may introduce this shift in the years ahead. Apple might use solid-state buttons that provide haptic feedback instead of physical ones. Apple has used this method on the home button of prior iPhone models. This redesign of the iPhone's power and volume buttons may be coming to the top-tier iPhone 15 models. Speaking of ports, it's in the rumors that Apple's Lightning port may be dropped on the iPhone 15 models. We'll talk more about that later on, so stay tuned. Release date. As you may know, the iPhone 15 Pro and Ultra won't be released until at least late 2023. Assuming supply constraints or other unforeseen problems do not hamper Apple, the iPhone 15 series should be released around September, when the firm traditionally unveils its premium iPhone set. When precisely will Apple introduce its newest iPhones? We will only know once the company extends press invitations. Usually, this happens a week or two before the launch. We'll keep you informed on any updates from Apple regarding the iPhone 15 models, so subscribe to our channel and get an alert whenever we drop a video. Reverse wireless charging. Now, Apple has for a long time allowed for both cable and wireless charging on iPhones. All of their top-tier devices have support for both Key and MagSafe, along with wired connections via the Lightning port. According to the rumors, iPhone 15 Pro and Ultra will supposedly change to USB Type-C, but presume that the 2023 iPhones will still support the QE and MagSafe wireless charging standards. Apple's Lightning port will likely be dropped, but there is one charging accessory we have our eye on. For quite some time, phones from Samsung and other manufacturers have been able to use reverse wireless charging. For those unfamiliar, this function allows the user to transform the rear of their phone into a keypad, so you can charge devices like wireless earbuds or smartwatches while on the go. We hope that Apple includes it in the iPhone 15 series, even if it's only available on the Pro and Ultra models. Periscope camera lens. Also, it has been speculated that the iPhone 15 Pro versions of 2023 will feature Apple's rumored periscope telephoto lens technology. Apple analyst Ming-Chi Kuo claims that the periscope camera lens will be exclusive to the larger iPhone 15 Ultra, suggesting that it will only be available on the most expensive and premium variant. The iPhone 15 was rumored to feature an 8P camera. However, Ming-Chi Kuo claims that this is not the case. He tweeted, "I think the rumored adoption of iPhone 15 8P lens won't likely come true. Technology advancements in periscope lenses have made it feasible to achieve optical zoom factors of 5x or even 10x, far exceeding the capabilities of conventional telephoto lenses. The current maximum zoom on the Pro variants of the iPhone is 3x, but a periscope lens may greatly increase that number." Smartphones from Samsung, an Apple rival, include periscope lens technology that allows for 4x 10x optical zoom and up to 100x digital zoom, making them ideal for close-up photography. Give this video a thumbs up if you like this feature. A-series chips. The iPhone 15 models could be the first to use an A-series processor manufactured at Apple supplier TSMC's next-generation 3nm node. This might be a major selling point for the iPhone 15 models. It is predicted that using 3nm chip technology will lead to a 10 to 15% improvement in processing performance and a 30% decrease in power consumption. It has been speculated that after losing an order from Intel, Apple chipmaker TSMC will reduce its plans for 3nm chips. TSMC is manufacturing the 3nm, a 17 chips that are anticipated to be utilized in the iPhone 15 models, although it is unclear how the disruption would affect Apple's 3nm chip production. Despite the recent release of the iPhone 14 and iPhone 14 Pro, speculation about the features of next year's iPhone 15 series has already begun in earnest. As far as we're concerned, these are the most widespread speculations. You can count on us to keep you updated with any new ones. Now, let's say you're thinking about buying the new Apple Watch Ultra, but you're concerned about getting a fake. In our next feature, we'll show you Apple Watch Ultra unboxing, how to spot the original. Thanks for watching.